Jack and his group, he's had a whole range of commodity organizations that are part of the coalition that formed against this ballot measure, and then also pushed for the adoption of issue 2 last fall. It's not just the Humane Society of the United States. There are a wide range of groups: Farm Sanctuary, Universal for Animals, a range of environmental groups, local humane societies and SPCAs, food safety groups, a wide range of organizations. I just wanted to be clear on that. In terms of agreements and ballot initiatives, 3 states have voted on and approved measures related to confinement systems on large farms. And Florida dealt with gestation crates, phasing them out over 6 years. Arizona dealt with gestation crates and veal crates. And California dealt with those 2 issues, the crates for breeding sows and young male calves for veal, and also battery cages. And it was a 6-year phase out. There were 4 negotiated agreements prior to this one: Maine, Oregon, Colorado, and most recently Michigan. So Ohio becomes the 5th state where a negotiation achieved outcomes that I truly believe are not only very important for animal welfare, but they're good for agriculture. Agriculture, like any industry, has to continue to evolve and to change. And you know, one of the flashpoints in this discussion, in my view, is that agriculture moved ahead in terms of efficiencies and put animal welfare off to the side. And now I think that this process, and I think, you know, Jack has told me how committed he is, and the other commodity groups, of making the Ohio Livestock Care Standards Board an active body to address animal welfare issues on an ongoing basis. And that is a good thing for Ohio.
Wayne, while you're up there, this obviously isn't as quick as you would like it with the confinement issues, or the ballot issue would have been. What was the sweetener, if that's the right word? What made this deal workable for you folks? And then Jack, maybe you could answer that question as well, please.
Well, I think that you know, the governor's very persuasive, so that's one. And I think that we you know, we had good discussion, we had good faith negotiations. It was important, as the governor said, to address long-standing problems related to cockfighting, puppy mills, and exotic animals. That was very important to us. Mm-hmm. And I think we wanted to see progress on the set of issues that the ballot initiative addressed. And while some of them we hope were going to be adopted just as are addressed in the initiative, some are not reformed to the extent that we wish. But that's the nature of a negotiation, where both sides give, and where everyone can feel okay and positive about the process. And I think for us, beginning to have more active dialogue with the agricultural community, we hope yields important gains on animal welfare on a continuing basis. Mm-hmm. And to work with the Ohio Livestock Care Standards Board is going to be a commitment that we've made in this process, as well as to research that looks at best practices.
Ballot initiatives are very expensive, not only in terms of cash, but in terms of human capital. It takes a lot of in-kind work from all of our producers and all the part of the industry around Ohio to address these issues. So that weighed on our mind. We had some experience last year. We had a recent awareness of that. We were about maintaining agricultural unity. In Ohio, 1 out of 7 jobs are tied to our industry. This is an economic issue. And we're very proud of the fact that our major commodity groups and the Farm Bureau, we all work together, and we were committed to maintain that working relationship. We also thought it was important to bring as much certainty as we could to the business climate for Ohio farmers. We are number 2 in egg production. We are number 9 in pork production. And depending on the year, we are 3, 4, or 5 in veal production. These are very prominent industries. They're the foundation of Ohio agriculture, and anything that we could do to work in a positive way to maintain that was important to us. It's also important to know that we wanted to set a national model for our Ohio Livestock Standards Care Board. We think as we address this issue, our governance model that we put in place is a good one, and we want to share it with the rest of the country. We think in the long haul, American agriculture works best when we all have the same operating rules, and that's part of our commitment as well.
The governor has time for one more question. I'm sure our other guests will be happy to speak with you after.
Are you finished with us?
How persuasive were you? Do they have arms twisted behind their backs?
Well, you know, my goal is to negate the need for any election this
You might have to speak to John Kasich on that one.
Thanks for recognizing that as a joke.
That was a joke? Take away that bulletin now, Jim.
Just let me, in closing, once again, say thank you to all those involved in this effort. Agriculture is arguably Ohio's single largest industry. It's really important to the total economy of our state. And I think what we've arrived at is a solution and a resolution that is the result of good faith efforts on the part of all those involved. And I think it would be good for Ohio and Ohio's economy, and certainly Ohio's agricultural industry, and for the animals that exist in our wonderful state. So thank you very much. If I don't see you between now and the 4th of July, happy birthday to America.
Thank you.
Thank you.